Good morning, it's Dave at 80 Watch Reviews. Please hit that like button and please smash that subscribe button for more awesome watch content. A little wristwatch check. Got my Adidas Dive AD 2079, an absolute beautiful double dome watch. It is a field watch, which is not something I normally wear, but they are growing on me definitely. With this 2-pass strap, NATO band, very nice watch. Super light and super comfortable. But today's video is a double unboxing of two very interesting watches. One is a brand that's never been on my channel, and one is a very seasoned brand that is on all the time. Let's start with the completely new one. Now this is, and they have put a rubber band in the package, even though I didn't ask them, so that's nice. Now this is a very interesting watch, and it's a first for my channel, not just because it's from North Edge, but because it's a solar watch off AliExpress. And it is a dive watch, and it's actually 300 meters. And another little novelty that again is not common, and that has a very nice deep blue bezel and gorgeous textured dial. Check that dial under first impressions, that's very nice. This is actually a titanium watch, and titanium is probably about 30 to 40% lighter than stainless steel. It will slightly scratch more, but you're getting a lot more lightness, so that will translate to probably about 30% lighter on this model, which is a fully metal band version. But this is also a solar model, so there is a cell under that, a solar cell under that dial, and it will give you around 6 months battery on full charge. Let's get the stickers off and let's get this thing looked at. And check that out with all these stickers took off. It is pretty striking, and the finishing on first impressions is excellent. The price point of this watch is less than 80 GBP with VAT. Little spec overview. 45mm diameter, 16mm thick. These are the nominal specs. I'm going to check all this out. Obviously this version is the full titanium model, so it's super light. It's about 30 to 40% lighter than a normal stainless steel watch. Obviously you've got this stunning textured dial. It is a mineral crystal. It's not going to be sapphire at this price point, I'm pretty sure. And it does protrude quite a bit, that mineral crystal, probably by about 1.5 mil. It does have a ceramic dive bezel. I've definitely felt better. It is a touch gritty, but it is ceramic. You've got the titanium TI brand in there at the side, with a screw down crown. A fully solid titanium bracelet, a 3-link titanium bracelet with a somewhat pressy clasp. Clasp is definitely not something that they've spent a lot of money on, but they've tried to keep the price low. I'm assuming we could easily swap that to another AliExpress clasp if we really wanted to. It is just push pins on the links, but you do get the arrows there, as you can see. And the movement is a solar battery, and you get around 6 months life. This is what they're stating on a full charge. But check that beautiful textured dial out. I honestly cannot wait to get this on my wrist. I'm taking this on holiday this year, 100%. What a beautiful dial that is. Let's get it on my wrist quickly for first impressions. I have to say, what a watch for 80 quid. On first impressions, they've hit the nail on the head. It is very thick, but it is super light. Definitely not your standard stainless steel watch, because obviously it is a titanium dive watch. So it is lighter, but it does have an unbelievable amount of thickness. It's entered G-Shock territory. It's 16mm thick nominal. I think that might even be thicker. But it looks the absolute bomb. And it fits like a glove. This is the kind of watch that I like. Big, chunky, in your face, tool watch. I can't wait to get this on my wrist and do a full review. And the price is, I can't believe what they've done for under 100 GBP, because some companies would easily sell this for over 300 quid, even up to 500 quid with the specs inside there. So I hope my first impressions come through or remain the same in the review, but let's find out. You can get it in stainless steel, and you also can get it in different colorways like black. But I think the blue does look better on this modeling than the black. And a little check of the case back, and as you can see there, it's got like a wave engraving with a submarine, and it does say solar powered. Now on to our second unboxing of the video, which is from one of my favourite homage brands, Pagani Design. And you will have seen this watch many times, but this is the 6th iteration of it with some interesting improvements. And we all know which watch this is paying homage to. We know exactly what it is. And if you don't, you need to Google a luxury brand beginning with O and their line beginning with S, because I'm not going to repeat it here. Let's get the stickers off and check that out. This is also a spec monster, and again, well below 100 GBP. This is a completely solid stainless steel construction with the double polishing on the oval 3-link bracelet, coming down to a fully milled clasp with 3 micro adjusts, nice heavy swing arms. It's got a really nice feel to this watch. It's not super light, it does have some weight to it. We've got a domed sapphire crystal, screw down crown. This is a Mecha Quartz model, it's the VK63. So the main timekeeping function is a quartz battery, but it does use mechanical elements. It's got the tachymeter in ceramic there. As you can see, working perfectly fine. With a nice stainless steel case back. The dial almost looks teal. It's like a greeny blue, but not in a negative way. It's positive, absolutely, definitely positive. Obviously it's sunburst. They've improved the AR coating on this thing, and they've improved the tachymeter, but the changes, I believe, are minimal at best. However, they've put loads of AR coating on it, but because it's a sapphire domed crystal, you still do get a lot of reflections. So if reflections are not your thing, this watch is not going to be for you, but it has an absolutely striking appearance. Let's get it on my wrist. Look at that bracelet. Absolutely stunning. Let's get it on my wrist. Wow. And I've not adjusted the bracelet yet at all, and I can say that it doesn't need, for me, that much adjustment because I like it pretty loose. I am going to probably take one link out, or possibly just take 2 notches up on the adjustment setting. But this feels heavier than the previous watch, definitely. But not too heavy, still very comfortable. Some people online have said that the bracelet has sharp edges, but when it's on your wrist there, it does not feel sharp at all. There's nothing digging in. There's affiliate links down below for both of these watches if you want to pick it up and make a tiny bit of commission at no extra cost to you. It's been Dave. Check out the full review shortly. Cheers.